Good afternoon, students. Today I'll be living inside your computer on your computer screen. Hello, great mathematicians of the 5th grade. I know I'm gone, but I have the technology to go ahead and still teach today's lesson. We're going to start with the do now. Go to the Math is Life problem. Go to the teamwork together. And then after that, you'll be doing everything on your Google Forms. So, here we go. Number 1, your do now. Number 1 says solve, then simplify. So the answer to 1 over 10 times 10, we all know 10 is a whole number, and all whole numbers can be put over 1, correct? So we're going to put 10 over 1. Now we're going to multiply straight across. 10 times 1 is 10. 10 over 10 will equal 1 whole. Good job for those who got it. Now 1 over 2 of means multiplication. 1/2 times 18 is a whole number. 18 over 1 equals, we multiply straight across. 18, 2 times 1 is 2. 18 divided by 2. 2 times what will give me 18? 9. Good job for those who got it correctly. Make sure you make those corrections. 3 over 4 of 1 over 3rd. We know of is multiplication. We're going to multiply straight across. 3 times 1 is 3, and 4 times 3 is 12. 3 over 12 can be simplified into, and we can do our grocery bag. We know 1 is the only number that can go into 3 because it's prime. 1 times 12, 2 times 6, and 3 times 4. We see that 3 is a common multiple in both scenarios. So now our answer should have been 1 over 4. Number 2, divide. 2,460 divided by 4. Can 4 go into 2? Find the first number. Ask yourself, can it go into it? No. If that divisor is bigger than a dividend, then it can't go. Can 4 go into 24? Yes. Now ask yourself, how many times can 4 multiply to get into 24? 4 times 6 will give me 24. I need to subtract. I see I have 2 numbers that are not underlined. I put 2 zeros down and 2 zeros over. It turns into 4 times 600 is 2,400. I subtract. I'm left with 60. Now, students, can 4 go into 6? 4 can go into 6 because 6 is bigger. How many times can 4 go into 6? Only 1 time. I'll put 4 times 1 is 4. I see I have one number that's not underlined. I put that 0 down and 0 out. I subtract. 60 minus 40 will give me 20. 4 times 5 will give me 20, which will evenly go into that. I add all these numbers up. My answer should have been 615. Now, when you're multiplying a whole number by a mixed number, you can actually go ahead and make everything get equivalent fractions. We know we're taking away 2 wholes, and we're taking away 1/3 because each number equals a third, each block. So you're left with 1 whole and 2/3. Okay, objective. Objective is I can relate side lengths to volume of a right rectangular prism, 5MD5A. Math is Life, 432 Park Avenue. I'm going to show a short clip on 432 Park Avenue. Let me find it real quick. Click that link. And here we are.
Get used to this view. You're going to be seeing it a lot in superhero movies once Hollywood finds out about it. Or you can buy a penthouse in this new apartment block for $80 million plus. That's 3 billion rubles and change to you, sir. And look out from it every day. Well, every day that you're not in one of your other 5 homes. This is what they call a helicopter view, and it's the main attraction of 432 Park Avenue, soon to open as the tallest residential building in New York. Actually, at 1,396 feet, the roof is higher than the new World Trade Center and the Empire State Building, if you don't count their spires and masts. The developer, Harry Macklowe, says he doesn't expect any trouble filling the 104 apartments. Right now there's only thin orange plastic mesh around this, the 93rd of 96 floors, so you don't want to be tripping up here, in any sense. The tower already dominates New York's midtown skyline. It's built on Park Avenue between 56th and 57th Streets, but can be seen for miles around in all directions. Except, if you can't be too rich, can you be too thin? From some angles, it looks like a millionaire's matchstick. Whatever. As the day draws to an end, the sunset views are truly spectacular. And at night, you get to watch the light show as New York goes home. But you don't have to go anywhere. You're already there.
Okay, students, I hope you enjoyed that short video. Now we're getting into our Math is Life. Say it. Math is Life, 432 Park Avenue. 432 Park Avenue in New York is the tallest apartment building in the Western Hemisphere. It measures 1,000 feet tall, 50 feet wide, and 50 feet long. Part A. Let's model the skyscraper below. First, I see 1,000 feet tall means exactly height. 50 feet wide means width. And 50 feet long equals length. So now we need to depict that down here. So 50 I know is a length, so it's going left to right. Feet cubed. The width is 50 feet wide, and I know I need to depict that by writing 50. And it's going to be feet. And you don't need a cube per se right now. I just added it on. 50 feet, 1,000 feet tall is pretty high. And that's going to be up and down. Just like when you measure yourself, you're measuring height. You're going from your foot to your top of your head. I'm going to circle just to indicate which one is length, width, and height. Part B. What is the area? Area equals length times width, which is the same thing as me saying, what is the base? So, we need to take the length and the width, which is 50, and the width is 50. So 50 times 50. I know I can do 5 times 5, which is give me 25. And I have 1, 2 zeros. So I can add those 2 zeros at the end. You're looking at 2,500 feet cubed. Part C. What is the height? The height is how tall the building is. Just like if they ask you what your height was, you might be 4 feet 8 inches or so. So we all know the pick 1,000 feet tall is how much height it is in the building. Now to the good part. What is the volume? Well, we know what the base is, and we know base times height will give us volume. So I could depict that by saying